Good morning children. How are you all? Today we are going to learn the first lesson of our 6th class. It is about the earth in our solar system. So now we are going to look upon what do you mean by earth and what is the place of our earth in the solar system. So earth is a planet. We know that thing, right? But earth as a planet, it is also a celestial body which revolves around the sun. So planets are the celestial bodies which do not emit heat and light, right? So they revolve around the sun in an orbit. As we have 8 planets, our earth is the 3rd planet from the distance from the sun, and it is the 5th largest planet in size. Yes, and the one new thing here we are going to learn is the shape of earth is known as geoid. Geoid means earth-like shape. As we all know, earth is in spherical shape, right? But the word here is geoid is a new word and it denotes earth-like shape, that is round shape. So earth is also known as a blue planet. Why it is known as a blue planet, children? Why? Because on earth there is 2/3 land is surrounded by water. So it makes the earth to appear like a blue ball from the sky. So that's why the earth is known as blue planet. Now we are going to learn some more points about the earth. So we all know, we can see moon, no? So from where we can see the moon? From on the earth we can see the moon. What is a moon? It is a satellite. So satellites are the celestial bodies which revolve around the planet as the planets revolve around the sun. So we have one and only satellite, that is natural satellite of our earth, that is moon, right? So moon is a celestial body which revolves around the earth, and the distance between the earth and the moon is 3,84,400 kilometers. You just imagine, children, how long the moon is from us, how distant the moon is from us, right? But it appears like a ball from when we see from the earth, right? We can notice when the sun sets in the night sky, we can see the moon as a big ball, big white ball, but we can see so many black spots or black deep depressions on the moon. Why? Because moon is also a celestial body which contains so many mountains, deep depressions on it. So that's why these casts the shadows on the moon from when we see from the earth. So moon is a natural satellite. Okay, but are other planets are having moons like us? No, there are only 2 planets which do not have moons at all. That means they do not have any natural satellites. They are Mars and Venus. But all the other planets having moons more than 1 or 2. Okay. So now coming to another topic, that is, as these are the natural satellites, we the human beings, the man is making an artificial satellite which we use to communicate, to get information from the earth and the universe, right? So these are known as man-made satellites. So man-made satellites, you can observe this picture, children. See, one rocket is launching from the rocket launching station, right? So this rocket carries satellite in it and it will take off from the earth, and it puts the satellite into its orbit. As we know, earth will revolve around in an orbit around the sun, and the satellites, natural satellites, also revolve around the planets in an orbit. Likewise, here the artificial satellite also revolves around a planet in an orbit. So this rocket helps us to put the satellite in an orbit. So now you can have a doubt where the space center will be. Yes, we are having one space center in our India. It is near Sriharikota, Nellore, and it is known as Space Research Organization and named as Satish Dhawan Space Center. It was named after the former chairman of Space Research Organization, chairman of our ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. So from there we launched the rockets and we sent artificial satellites from our earth to get the information or communication of the earth and about the universe. So these are the man-made satellites, and this is the difference between the natural satellite and man-made satellites. Okay, now let's move on to the other celestial objects present in our universe. So they are the asteroids, meteoroids and galaxy, right? Asteroids are also a part of our solar system. Every solar system may consist of asteroids. So asteroid is a celestial object which is a rocky object. Small rocky like objects present in the solar system are known as asteroids. Mainly we are having asteroids in between Mars and Jupiter. So observe this picture, students. So you can notice small stone like objects revolving around the sun in between the Mars and Jupiter, right? So these are known as asteroids. So what is meteoroids? Meteoroids are nothing but same rocky like objects, but they may be metallic objects also. So they may fall upon the earth, sometimes burst in the space itself. So and the next one is galaxy. So all these solar systems or all the number of cluster of stars together known as galaxy. This galaxy is also known as Milky Way. Why? Because all this, observe this picture, how all the stars looking like small white spots in the space. So these are also known as Milky Way, and in our ancient India we used to name it as Akash Ganga. Why? Because it appears like river of stars, flowing river of stars. Okay, so it is also known as Akash Ganga in our ancient India. And all these number of galaxies make up a universe. So universe is nothing but number of millions of galaxies. We can't imagine, and scientists are also doing so much research about this. There is no certainty about the number of galaxies in the universe, but scientists are doing their researches. But the universe is composed of many number of millions of galaxies, and these millions of galaxies, the sun is the star and which possess a solar system, and in solar system we are having 8 planets, and the earth is one of the 8 planets. On all these asteroids, meteoroids, comets, these are all the parts of a solar system. So this is the place of our earth in this universe. And children, can you imagine how tiny we are in front of this big universe, right? Okay, let me wind up this session. So I think every one of you understood very well. Okay, thank you.